Voicing is so important because sometimes it is the only way to differentiate the pronunciation of two different words, such as bed and pet. The b in bed is voice sounds, while the p in pet is voiceless sounds. So, what is making those difference, namely the voice and voiceless sounds? We shall learn about it in today's presentation. Voice and voiceless. To make a consonant sound, we start with the air pushed out by the lungs up to the trachea to the larynx. Inside the larynx are our vocal folds, which take two basic positions. Voice is made when the vocal folds are drawn together. The air from the lungs repeatedly pushes them apart as it passes through with a vibration effect. While voiceless, made when the vocal folds are spread apart, the air from the lungs passes between them with no obstruction. We may test whether a sound is voiced or voiceless by putting our hands gently on our throat. If we can feel the vibration, then it is a voice sound. These are the voice sounds with the examples. B as in bat, D as in dot, G as in gap, V as in vine, T as in this, Z as in zoo, J as in gym, M as in male, N as in nail, Ng as in sing, L as in lad, R as in root, W as in wet, Y as in yard. Also, vowel sounds A, I, U, E, O, and diphthongs are all voiced. And then, these are the voiceless sounds with the examples. P as in pet, T as in tall, K as in cap, F as in fine, T as in thin, S as in shoe, S as in shore, H as in hot, J as in cheap. Connected speech. When speaking in sentence, the ending consonant sounds can change based on following words. Here is an example of a change from a voiced d, a simple verb change to voiceless d. We played tennis yesterday afternoon. And here is an example of change from a voiced b in a word club to voiceless b. We went to the club to meet some friends.
Changing voice. When consonants are put in groups, they can change the vocal quality of the consonant that follows. The example is the past simple form of regular forms which you can recognize as verb and in ed. The consonant sound of this ending can change from voice to voiceless, vice versa, depending on the consonant or vowel that precedes it. In almost all cases, the E is silent. Here are the rules. If the ED is preceded by a voiceless consonant such as K, it should be pronounced as a voiceless T. Examples: part, Bart, and mart. If the ED is preceded by a voiced consonant sound such as B or V, it should be pronounced as a voiced D. Examples: rubbed, thrived, and shoved. And the next, if the ED is preceded by a vowel sound, it should be pronounced as a voiced D, because vowels are always voiced. For examples, freed, fret, and light. Exception: if the ED is preceded by T, it should be pronounced a voice ID sound. In this case, the E is pronounced. Examples: darted, ratted, and plotted. This pattern can also be found with plural forms. If the consonant preceding the S is voiced, the S also will be pronounced phonetically as a Z. Examples: chairs, machines, bags. If the consonant preceding the S is voiceless, then the S also will be pronounced as a voiceless consonant. Examples: beds, parks, and pipes.